Yeah, good morning. Hello, everybody. How are you? How is everybody? Yeah, so great. Thank you. Thank you, Manju, for response. And thank you, Wujin, Serena, and everybody. Now, let's go ahead with our lecture on Samadhi. As always, we will do the prayer first. Because from the prayer, we can get the power from the Buddha. So let's sit upright, place our palms together, and concentrate on the prayer below. We take refuge with our kind mentor, Benny. We take refuge with Shakyamuni Buddha. We take refuge with all the triple jewel of the 10 directions and the 3 periods of time. Verse for open your suture, then surpassed profound and wonderful Dharma in hundreds of millions of years is difficult to encounter. We now see and hear it, receive and behold it, and we vow to fathom the Tathagata's true meaning, and we vow to practice the Tathagata's true way, and we vow to attain the Tathagata's true state. We vow that we can spontaneously express the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability and Buddha's state through our action, speech, and thoughts. We also vow that all the living beings can enter into the Buddha's understanding, Buddha's view, Buddha's wisdom, Buddha's merit and virtue, Buddha's capability, and Buddha's state owing to us. So that's the prayer for today's lecture. Let's go ahead with the review. What we've learned yesterday, okay? Let the video tell us.
Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi.
So, anybody wants to try to recite it? Have you memorized it? Okay, virtue you please.
Teacher.
Good morning.
Okay. Even more dangerous is that your mind must think it has acquired samadhi.
Wow, genius. Okay.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
even the intonation. Yeah, you did so well. Thank you, virtue. Anybody else want to try more?
Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi.
Okay, I will have to. I will have a recitation of it. Even more dangerous. Even more dangerous. Your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind, even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Okay, thank you. And then Grace, your time, please. Good morning.
Good morning, Ini.
Yeah, it's me. Okay, I
Yeah.
can hear you clearly.
Yeah.
Recite it for us, please.
Yes. All right. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi.
Just like, yeah, you recited. Yeah, the content is perfect. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you.
You read it just like in the Vietnam intonation. Vietnam. Let me double check. Even more dangerous. Even more dangerous. Okay, double check it. Dangerous is quite, yeah, even more dangerous. Let's double check.
Even more dangerous is
Even more dangerous. Even more dangerous. Even more dangerous.
that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Even more dangerous is
Even more dangerous. Even more dangerous. Hi, Grace. Would you like to try it again?
Even more dangerous. Yeah, all right.
More.
Even more.
Yeah.
Even more dangerous. Yeah, all right.
No, more. More.
Even
Yeah.
more. Even more dangerous.
More.
More.
Go up. Yeah, go up like this.
More. Even
Dangerous.
more dangerous.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, like this. Even more. Even
More.
more dangerous. Yeah, and
Even
then
more. Even
dangerous.
more dangerous.
Yeah, yes, that's
Even
correct. Thank
more.
you so much. No more. More, I think so.
More.
Yeah,
Even more.
yeah, that's correct. Thank you, Grace.
Thank you.
Yeah, interesting. And then, hello, good morning, Alice. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Enid.
Yeah,
Yes.
would you like to have a trial? Recite it.
Okay. Yeah. I like to. Uh, even more. Okay. Even more dangerous is your mind. Your mind must think it hasn't acquired samadhi.
Yeah, has acquired samadhi.
Has acquired samadhi.
Yeah, even more dangerous. Can you try it again?
Okay.
Even more dangerous. Yes.
You're more dangerous.
Wow, bingo. Yeah, that's it. One more time, please.
Okay. You are more dangerous. Okay. You are more dangerous is your mind must think it has acquired samadhi. Has acquired samadhi.
Yeah, genius. Thank you so much. Yeah, Alice, you're professional. Perfect. Thank you. And then Joy, your time, please.
Good morning.
Good morning, Joy.
Okay. Even more dangerous is their mind might think it has acquired samadhi.
Yes, that's correct. That's it. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Yeah, that's it. Now let's go ahead with our new lecture on sentence. Let's double check. It's sentence 20. I made it wrong. Yeah, 20 now. Yeah, let's go with the start of the video.
your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Even more dangerous is that your mind might think it has acquired samadhi. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yeah, is it interesting? Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure that it is the ego constructed work. Yeah, and within this sentence, there is maybe three or five new words. Ego construct, you can regard it as a phrase, expressions. Do you know expression? So they come together, ego construct. Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure that it is the ego construct at work. Okay, and let's go to the new words and expressions in Navy first. Okay, this one. Yeah, desire. What does desire mean? Desire, it means a strong wish to have or do something. A strong wish to have or do something. It means desire. And in our Buddha Dharma, it can use desire to describe five desires of senses. Have you remembered the desire of five senses, right? Desire of five senses, I think so. Yeah, so the desire is used as this. And then a 10. 10, what does it mean? To succeed in getting something, usually after a lot of effort. A 10. A 10. To succeed in getting something, usually after a lot of effort. And it's a synonym. Do you know synonym has a similar meaning? Synonym is achieve, acquire, obtain again. Yesterday we learned acquire, right? Yeah, acquire. Yeah, the similar meaning, and is a synonym. Synonym that like this. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 together. Maybe. Yeah. So here, attain also means obtain, and also gain, and also acquire, achieve, and again it is informal. Obtain, yeah, more or less equals to attain itself, and acquire, achieve is very formal. So that's it. That's the synonym of attain. And then sure, it means content that you will receive something and that something will happen. Certain. Sure means certain. Yeah, you are sure. Yeah, it is sure, it is certain. Certain that you will receive something or that something will happen. Here, what does it mean? Yeah, when there is a desire to attain something, you are aware of something is happening. Something, there is a desire inside you. Yeah, you can be sure. Yeah, you are certain. It is certain that, certain what? Yeah, the ego construct is at work. So that's it. So yeah, and let's go to listen to it 3 more times.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yeah, that's it. And so for the grammar point, there are 3, maybe 4, because there is the be. The be, it is, we've learned before for many times. So the be cannot be highlighted here. And whenever there is a desire to attain something, this is a concessive clause. Do you know concessive? I do not know how to explain it, but you can, sometimes after despite them are the concessive, right?
Concessive.
Yeah, concessive clause. Concessive clause, and here, whenever it also a concessive word, it means no matter when. no matter when. And there are some words like this: whenever, wherever, whatever, and wherever, whenever. Yeah, 5W, 5W, who, what, when, well. Yeah, like this. Can add ever. It means no matter when, no matter who, no matter what, no matter well. So that's it. So it is a concessive clause, and whenever is a concessive word. It means no matter when. So this concessive clause, and the main clause is you can be sure something. And then there is another subordinate clause. This clause is a predictive clause. Predictive clause? Yeah, followed by be sure, and followed by the action, followed by the verb. And here that can be omitted, right? You can be sure that can be omitted, can be cancelled. Yeah. So here it is, can be removed here. So here that you can be sure something what? It is the ego construct at work. So here, yeah, whenever it is a concessive clause, and then followed by the be clause, the be sentence structure. Whenever the be, yeah, this is a subordinate clause, and also means concessive clause, and the main clause is here. You can be sure. The main clause is here, like this. You can be sure. You can be sure. And you can be sure what? And then that is a predictive clause. And the predictive clause followed by be sure, followed by the action, followed by the verb. So here that it is the ego construct at work. This clause, and here the clause in this sentence, it works as a subject, is the verb, and the ego construct is the object. At work, at work has its own meaning. So what does at work mean? Actually, at work is a proposition. It means having an effect on something. Let's go back to the sentence. Yeah, it is the ego construct at work. Yeah, it means the construct is having an effect on ourselves. Yeah, it has been worked. It has been under work, at work, and inside us. So that's it. So that's the grammar point 1, 2, 3, actually 4 and the B, okay? And there is artwork. It's quite, in an incentive way. It's very native, it is used as the native speaker at work, having an effect on something. Having an effect on something. Yeah, it is ego construct having an effect on us, on ourselves, on yourselves, and you can, yourself. Yeah, thank you. And then let's go to follow this sentence, okay? Yeah, shadow the video.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yeah, the taste there is a that. Actually, the reading audio, the reading record, there is no that, right? And it is, the reader reads it's. Let's double check.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
It's the ego construct at work. It's the ego construct at work. It's the ego construct, and you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Okay, for this time, let's focus on the stressed words to find out the stressed words, and it make us easier to follow.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something,
Whenever, because there is no weakness about whenever. So whenever you need to highlight it. When there is a desire to attain something. Something I think is a pronoun. I think it can be weakened. Okay.
you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's ego construct at work.
It is the ego construct at work. That work. Cause ego construct that work. The link together. So here, let's double check.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yes, who would like to try to follow it, to shadow it? Yeah, okay. Grace, hello, Grace.
Hi. Yes.
I'll play it for you, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yes, you please.
Yeah. Whenever there's desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yes, and pay attention to something. Maybe something is very flat. It's very even. You know, even? It's very flat. Something. Yeah, that's correct.
Yes. Whenever there's a desire to attain something.
Yeah. You did.
That right?
You achieved it. Yeah, that's it. Yes. Okay, I will play it for you and follow it again, okay?
Yeah.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yes, you please.
Yeah. Whenever there's the desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Wow, constructed work. Yeah, perfect here. You did so well. You cope with it successfully. Constructed. I hear something. Again, something. Would you like to follow me?
Yeah.
Attain something.
Something.
Something, yes.
Something.
Okay.
Something, yes.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something,
Attain something. Yeah, okay, in this way. Thank you, Grace. And then Alice. Good morning, Alice.
Yeah, good morning, Enid.
Yeah, would you like to have a trial?
Okay, can you play the video? for me?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
sure. I will replay it for you.
Be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yes, you please.
Okay. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work or that work. I'm not sure. Ego construct that at work.
Construct that work. Yeah, here like this. Construct that work. That work. That work. I can hear like this.
That work. That
okay. Work. But
that work. I'm not sure.
Work. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's double check.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yeah, that work. That. Yeah, such as that. That work. Construct that work. Yeah. Try again, please.
Okay. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's ego construct that work. Yes, that work.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. Thank you, Alice. And then Virtue. Hello, Virtue. It's your time.
Hello.
Okay.
Teacher.
I can hear you. I will replay it for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yes, you please.
Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct that works.
Oh, genius. Yeah, exactly. Especially desire, not like desire and desire attain something. Yeah, something is very flat. It's even. And then yeah, you're amazing. One more time, okay? I will play it for you.
Okay.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yes, you please.
Whenever there is a desire, whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct that works.
Genius. And then I think there is need to there is. Let's double check, okay?
Okay.
Whenever there's a desire to
is it either there is like this? Not
There's-
there is. Okay, double check.
something. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yeah, once again, Virtue.
Okay. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct that works.
Wow, genius. That's correct. Thank you so much, Virtue.
Thank you.
You did so well. Thank you. And then Joy, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, okay. I will play it for you.
Okay.
Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yes, you please.
Okay. Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Wow, construct that work. Yeah, perfect. And I think we need to soften whenever and desire. Okay, soften. Okay, let's
Whenever there is a desire to attain something.
Yeah, attain something. Yeah, something you did so well as well. Yeah, you're genius. Okay. Yeah, really skilled at at shadowing. Okay, let's double check.
Whenever there's a
Whenever.
Whenever,
And yes,
whenever,
here it is. Whenever. And
whenever,
it is not like whenever. Just it's
whenever,
softer. Yeah, softer. Whenever there is a desire, not desire to attain
yeah,
something. Let's double check.
whenever
Yes.
there is a desire to attain something,
Yeah, that's correct. You're amazing. Genius.
the danger for you watching this film has acquired samadhi. Whenever there's a desire to attain something,
Yeah, whenever there is a desire to attain
whenever
something.
there is a desire to attain something, you can be
Wow,
sure it's
genius.
the ego constructive work.
Yes, genius. Once again, please.
Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego constructive work.
Genius. Bingo. Thank you so much for your moving. I was moved by your recitation. Yeah. Moving recitation. Attractive. Yeah, thank you so much. Not recitation, just the reading. Okay, thank you. You did so well, Joy. So let's go for the meaning. Okay, I double check the SOP. I even forgot the SOP. Words and expressions, grammar, comprehension, quotation. Yeah, and shadowing. We have finished step 5. Actually, the quotation, I didn't find any quotation from other sutras. Maybe the comprehension. We can focus on the comprehension this time, okay? So what does the producer, the writer mean here? It means that, oh yes, there is a quotation, but I cannot do the preparation. Yeah, I need to express in Chinese. 这里确实是有一个参考的东西，让我想起来了，就是《楞严经》当中说的是“体为世界，静为虚空”，就是当他在作用这个，if there is a desire，当他有这个欲望，有这个念头，有这个想法，在蠢欲动的时候，一切就开始了，动就开始了，这个世界也就开始了。这个世界就是因动而生的，所以它这里其实 you can be sure， 你一定会知道，你可以确定的事情是什么呢？这个自我的构建，这个世界的构建，世界的构建也是跟自我构建是一样，就才开始工作了，开始起效了。So that's it. But I will make it up the day later, okay? 就是关于这一块的，从《楞严经》里面找到依据的，我稍后再补上来。I am sorry. The quotation. There is actually a quotation from the Shuangama Sutra. Yeah, it works. So that's it. I'm sorry. I'm afraid if I use English to explain this, it's really hard for you to understand me. So I just take the Chinese here now. So that's it. Interesting, right? So it's time for us to recite. Are you ready to recite it? Okay, let's listen to it. Oh, Alice, you are ready. You have a good memory, like an elephant. Okay, you please, Alice.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Whenever there's desire to attain something, you can be sure it's ego construct work.
That's correct. Yes, 4 marks. Thank you so much, Alice. You're so excellent. I really admire you. Yeah, especially you have a keen faculty in memory. Okay, keen faculty in memory. Yeah, you are good at memorizing something. Genius, thank you. And then Virtue. Hello, Virtue.
Hello. Hello? Hello,
Yes,
teacher?
hello. Yeah, I can hear you. But you?
Okay. I would like to recite.
Yes, please.
Okay. Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct that works.
Wow, yeah. One more time, please.
Okay. Whenever there's a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct that works.
Genius. Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Thank you.
Yeah, congratulations. Also, the intonation, yeah, the tone. You did it as a native speaker. Native speaker. Yeah, thank you so much. Exactly the same. And then, yeah, Grace, I'm sorry I missed you just now. Yeah. I missed you just now. Okay, you please, Grace. Hello.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let me recite it.
Yeah.
Yes. Whenever there's desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work.
Yes, genius. Yeah, you did so fluently, so professional. Yeah, thank you so much.
No
Okay.
worries.
Okay, and then next one is Joy. Hello, Joy.
Hello.
Please.
Whenever there is mm, whenever there is a desire, whenever there is a desire attain something, then you can be sure it is the ego construct at work.
Yeah, that's correct. One more time, please. It is the ego construct at work. Yeah.
Whenever there is a desire attain something, you can be sure that is the ego construct at work.
Yes, genius. Thank you. Okay, I will follow all of you, yeah, to recite it. Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work, right? Whenever there is a desire to attain something, you can be sure it's the ego construct at work. I think, yeah, maybe it's right. Thank you, and thank you for listening. Now let's go ahead with our review. Yeah, summarize what we learned this morning, okay? This morning we learned, whenever there is a desire to attain something, yeah, there are 4 grammar points. One is whenever. Whenever means no matter when. It's a concessive clause. Yeah, it's a concessive word when. No matter when. No matter when. Whenever is a concessive word. And then the B, it means, yeah, it is the sixth type of statement. Sixth type of statement 就是第六大的这个语言的陈述句的类型，第六大类型的陈述句。And then that is a predictive clause, or is a predictive clause, and it can be omitted after be sure, after the action, and then at work. What does at work mean? Yeah, it means has function, has an effect on something. Yes, and you know the ego construct is always at work, so it governs our mind and our choice. Yeah, so we need the wisdom to fight over it. Okay, fight over it. So that's it. Yeah, and that's the whole grammar points, and also the meaning. The meaning we can refer to the Shuangama Sutra. Yeah, there is a saying, but we need to find it out in English. Okay, I will do it later. So that's all for today. Thank you for your active participation, especially your shadowing. I think all of you are genius. I really enjoy your recitation in such a way. So see you at the same time